What are the Heritage Foundation's policies? Have you ever wondered what policies guide the Heritage Foundation and how they relate to libertarianism? Let's break it down in a straightforward way. The Heritage Foundation is a conservative think tank that promotes limited government, free markets, individual liberties, and traditional values. Its main goal is to advocate for a government that protects life, liberty, and property while minimizing its role in both economic and personal matters. One of the key areas of focus for the Heritage Foundation is limited government and free markets. The foundation believes that reducing government intervention in the economy is vital. It promotes free enterprise, deregulation, and lower taxes, arguing that economic freedom is essential for prosperity and individual choice. Individual rights and liberties are also at the forefront of the Heritage Foundation's policies. The foundation strongly upholds constitutional rights, including freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and the right to bear arms. Protecting these freedoms from government overreach is a priority for them. When it comes to national defense and foreign policy, the Heritage Foundation advocates for a strong national defense. It supports a proactive stance in global affairs to protect American interests. This approach often includes a robust military presence and readiness. On social and cultural issues, the Heritage Foundation promotes traditional family values. It has actively opposed critical race theory in education, advocating for legislation that restricts or bans its teaching in schools. This reflects its commitment to what it considers foundational cultural principles. Election integrity is another significant area for the Heritage Foundation. It supports tightening voting laws to prevent potential fraud, emphasizing the need for secure elections. This stance aligns with its broader goal of ensuring that democratic processes are fair and trustworthy. Now, looking at libertarianism, there are some overlaps with the Heritage Foundation's policies, especially regarding individual freedoms and limited government. However, libertarians typically advocate for an even smaller government. They often oppose many forms of government intervention that the Heritage Foundation may support, particularly in areas like national defense and social policies. Libertarians usually favor a non-interventionist foreign policy and advocate for extensive personal freedoms without government-imposed moral standards. In practical terms, libertarians might view the Heritage Foundation's policies as a step toward limiting government but still too focused on government authority in areas like military engagement and social issues. In summary, the Heritage Foundation's policies reflected a conservative framework that shares some common ground with libertarian principles, particularly in economic freedom and individual rights. However, they diverge on the extent and scope of government involvement in defense, social policy, and election oversight. Understanding these policies can provide a clearer picture of how they fit into the broader conversation about government and individual liberties.